Hello everyone, my name is Ishan Jolly. I'm a Twitch streamer and voice actor, and welcome to this video where I'm reviewing the Lewitt LCT 540 Subzero microphone. Okay, so I got this microphone a couple of days ago and I absolutely love it. I feel like it sounds incredible on my voice, because I've got that deep dark voice kind of thing. This microphone has a very sort of nice counteraction to that voice, right? It's like, it takes all the frequencies that make my voice harder to hear, and like muddy or boxy, like some other microphones pick up quite heavily, and just doesn't emphasize them. And it just sounds incredibly clean and modern, and it's like, I feel like no matter what, or whatever, or like how close I am to the microphone, say I'm engaging the full proximity effect here, or I'm a bit further away, it's kind of like it'll be easy and clear to hear me, regardless of how the situation goes. Right, so that's a brief introduction of this microphone. So let me just go through and do a couple of different tests for this microphone and just demonstrate how it sounds in each one of those scenarios, as well as doing a comparison between every single one of my microphones that I have on me right now. I have 9, well technically 8 because one's like a stereo pair of blue Embers. But I went through recorded clips of me saying the same phrase through each one of my microphones, and then I can just chuck them all together. And there you go, you'll hear them all together, and you can compare all the ones I have. Wonderful. Right, so let's start off with a commercial style voiceover read. Now from London, Rimmel's new Volume Flash Mascara. Unique lock and load formula, 5 times bigger lashes instantly. 0 to sexy in seconds. New Volume Flash Mascara from Rimmel. Get the London look. Right. So there we go, this is how it sounds if you're doing like a commercial style voiceover style read. Okay, and now let's do like a movie monologue for like a voice acting style read. Let's go. Let me find one real quick. You know what, let's do the one from Pulp Fiction, because that's a fun one. Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know that my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. Right, so there we go, that's the Ezekiel 25:17 monologue from Pulp Fiction. It's quite a fun one to do. And let me demonstrate some sort of like rap lyrics as well. Right, so I'll go with My Shot from Hamilton. That's a nice fun one. That's got no swearing, so it's safe for YouTube. I am not throwing away my shot. I am not throwing away my shot. Hey yo, I'm just like my country of young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'ma get a scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but dang, I'm amazing starch. The problem is I got a lot of brains with no polish. I got a holler just to be heard with every word a drop notch. I'm a diamond in the rough, a shiny piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power, speech unimpeachable. Only 19, but my mind is older. These New York City streets get colder, I shoulder every burden, every disadvantage. I've learned to manage out and have a good branch to walk these streets famished. The plan is to fan this spark into a flame, but damn, it's getting dark, so let me spell out my name. I am the ALEXANDER. We are meant to be a colony that runs independently. And there we go. That's a rap test. Bear in mind, I'm not a rapper. I'm not a singer. But these demonstrations are for your guys' sake. If you're getting this microphone, because obviously people sing into microphones. So yeah. Okay, let me find some nice like a nice song I can sing along to. You know. Okay, so let's do Hands of Gold from Game of Thrones. He rode through the streets of the city, down from his hill on high. All the winds and the steps and the cobble, he rode to a woman's sigh. For she was a secret treasure, she was his shame and his bliss, and a chain and a keep are nothing compared to a woman's kiss. For hands of gold are always cold, but a woman's hands are warm. For hands of gold are always cold, but a woman's hands are warm. Right, so that's like a vocal in a sort of like higher pitch. Like at the higher range I would go in, I guess. And let's also do like a bass vocal. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and a skin and bones. You got a mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Saying, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go, oh my soul, to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons, a number 9 coal, and the straw boss said, well, bless my soul. Right, so that's 16 tons for a bass vocal demonstration. So there we go. Those are a couple of different demonstrations and different reads for you guys to get the characteristics of this microphone. And now let's just do some quick plosive rejection and hear how that sounds. Right now, the microphone without its built-in pop filter, the magnetic one. Peter Piper pecked a pick of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. And I'll also try out the foam windshield, which should be better than both. I only just got out the case, so it's kind of folded. My bad. Peter Piper pecked a pick of pickled peppers. I don't know if that's the correct wording there, but there we go. That's how the microphone sounds like with each different pop filter style. I like this one the best just because it like looks the best. It just looks so clean, like on camera and everything. I just love the way this microphone looks. Like, an awkward thing about the Sennheiser is that it looks really awkward, especially when it has this on it, and this is what you see on camera for like live streaming and such. People always make jokes, you know, about the shape of a microphone. And right, so that is the plosive rejection test. Now, I'll go through and demonstrate the high-pass filters. So right now, you've been listening to the microphone in completely linear, flat, microphone frequency response. Now, we'll switch over to the 80 Hz high-pass filter. And here we go. Now the microphone is set to an 80 Hz high-pass filter. So every frequency below 80 Hz is being rolled off right now. So, some of the warmth and sub-bass in my voice is being cut out. Some of the proper like rumble and room noise and all that sort of stuff is probably getting tapered off as well. And especially the bass reflections, because that's the strongest point, strongest type of reflection, I'm pretty sure, is the bass reflections. So I've heard that rolling off 80 Hz and below is good if you're in a subpar room because it gets rid of some of those bass reflections. And now 160 Hz high-pass filter. So this is what the microphone sounds like when frequencies below 160 Hz have been rolled off. And this is what it sounds like. So here we go. 160 Hz high-pass filter. And now the microphone is completely back to linear, and here is how it sounds. Right, okay, then I can also demonstrate the pads, right? So right now we're going through 0 dB on the pad, so the microphone is completely neutral, and it's requiring, I've set it to 23 decibels of gain on my Rodecaster Pro 2, because I want headroom to boost it up later in case, because most of it's going to be quiet, right? I go, like for all these reviews, I go into Adobe Audition and use the match loudness feature and match it to -18 LUFs, I'm pretty sure, is what I'm matching it to. So I'm using 23 dB gain on the Rodecaster, and then use that feature afterwards and balance it all out and bring it up. And sometimes I'll like cut it. So like say when I was rapping or singing, I'll cut that part separately and then balance that to -18 LUFS. So because like depending on what you're doing, you turn the gain up and down anyway, right? So even if the gain's not consistent across the entire video, the audio should be about the same volume throughout. That's like a little heads up in case you hear like on the rapping it sounds quieter because there'll be more peaks during the rapping. So it's been like, you know, turned down basically. But once you do compression and EQ and all that stuff, it'll not matter, right? Ramble over. Right, so this is 0 dB. Okay, so now it's stopped flashing. Now there is a -6 dB pad applied, so my voice should be much quieter right now. And now we have a -12 dB pad applied, so I should be very quiet right now. Probably quite hard to hear me, but if I start yelling directly into the microphone, having the pad there, like, protected your ears, didn't it? Okay, so there we go. What I have noticed is the pad isn't instantaneous. It does take, like, about, 15 seconds to switch in between them. So if you wanted to, like, start yelling, you can't just quickly type it in and then start shouting on top of the microphone. That's not going to work. But yeah, there we go. That's the pad options. Right, and now I'll throw in all the clips I recorded with all my microphones in a comparison sort of standard, and then you guys can hear how it compares to similar microphones. I guess I'll put like a little banner with the price of the microphone, and I guess the name of the microphone on it. I'll make something in Photoshop later. But yeah, there you guys go. Let it all burn down around us. Let the cruel consume the just. Let the sin we swim in drown us. Let the world shatter into dust. Nothing else matters. Only us. Let it all burn down around us. Let the cruel consume the just. Let the sin we swim in drown us. Let the world shatter into dust. Nothing else matters. Only us. Let it all burn down around us. Let the cruel consume the just. Let the sin we swim in drown us. Let the world shatter into dust. Nothing else matters. Only us. Let it all burn down around us. Let the cruel consume the just. Let the sin we swim in drown us. Let the world shatter into dust. Nothing else matters. Only us. Let it all burn down around us. Let the cruel consume the just. Let the sin we swim in drown us. Let the world shatter into dust. Nothing else matters. Only us. Let it all burn down around us. Let the cruel consume the just. Let the sin we swim in drown us. Let the world shatter into dust. Nothing else matters. Only us. Let it all burn down around us. Let the cruel consume the just. Let the sin we swim in drown us. Let the world shatter into dust. Nothing else matters. Only us. Let it all burn down around us. Let the cruel consume the just. Let the sin we swim in drown us. Let the world shatter into dust. Nothing else matters. Only us. Alright, so those are the microphone comparisons. Right, so there we go. That is my review and overview and demonstration of the Lewitt LCT 540 Subzero microphone. And in my opinion, this is one of my favorites. Like, okay, one thing I find weird is whenever I really like a microphone, I get tempted to buy the most expensive microphone that brand makes. And I saw a LCT 1040 on eBay for £2,100. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And I don't need to spend that on a microphone because this and my Sennheiser or whatever is perfectly good for any voice acting or voiceover I want to do, you know? This, like, if you're a voice actor, voiceover artist, streamer, anything really, this is perfectly good enough. This is about as expensive as you need to go, right? But then LCT 1040, man, it is so tempting because, like, all the little switches and dials and you can change the tones of the microphones. It's both tube and FET and everything. Oh, it just looks so damn good. And I was thinking, like, hey, I've got 9 microphones. If I sell all of them, I could probably afford to buy that one. Oh, man, if I sell this, if I sell my Sennheiser MKH416, if I sell my Nikkei B, if I sell my warm audio, if I sell my RE320, sorry, my Blue Embers, all that sort of stuff. I have 2 spare monitors. I have a bunch of stuff I need to sell. I just sell my Go XLR. If I sell all that, I could probably afford the LCT 1040. Because, I mean, I did buy a Neumann U87AI last year and returned it because I don't like the U87AI. I know it's really good once you process it, but I don't like it. I don't really like that microphone anymore. I know, it's shocking, scandalous. But, like, and that was $1,800 to buy back then. I think it's more expensive now. Yeah, I just want that Lewitt microphone, the LCT 1040. I'm down bad for that, bro. But yeah, anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this review. I hope it helped you guys out, and it's been a good demonstration of this microphone's ability. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, see you later, and Goodbye.